I feel like he's gonna phase this goalkeeper in. It'll be really stupid.
There you go.
That's really stupid. It'll be really stupid.
It'll be stupid to phase this goalie in.
Do not even think about phasing him in. Play him.
You're saying City away, first game out the international break. He hasn't seen the players. He's hardly trained. Put him straight in.
Absolutely. You know why I say that? Because keepers, they've lived that number 2 life where they have to be ready. It's not like the other positions where something can happen to your keeper. They have to go in there. They don't get to get fit. Let's say your keeper gets a red card. Yeah. The number 2 jumps in immediately. It's not like
you're in the firing line, sink or swim.
Straight into the firing line. So I don't want to hear, we're just gonna see how it goes. No, mate. Throw him in, and it's only gonna be that anyway. What are we gonna do? The games are only gonna be rough. There's nowhere to there's nowhere to almost hide in goal. It's a tough position, but sink or swim. And I honestly feel you have to play him. If he now, let's say we lose that game, and it's on the basis of Bayern done something stupid, or Onana's done something stupid, it'll be harder to forgive because we could have seen this coming. Now, for this guy, even if he gets confidence in a lower league game, he still has to play against Arsenal, Liverpool, or one of those sides as soon as possible. Are you with me? So throw him in, bro.
I'll tell you this now, KG, yeah? I'll tell you this now, brother. He is not playing against
I know he's not.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Like, I actually agree with you in terms of, like, the goalkeeping situation's, like, bad. It's terrible. What we do know is it ain't gonna be Onana. Onana's actually the lowest ranked now. Like, obviously Tom Heaton is, but he doesn't count because he's not even made in the pick. Like, it's not that. So Onana's now gone to number 2, and then we've just made sure on deadline day we signed another keeper. So you know that we want this guy to play. He is young. He's only played 50 senior games or something like that, and actually we have to remember he's gonna take time. Altay Bayern, I was saying to Owen the other day. Do you know what? He is absolutely not the answer. Obviously, he's not. He's flapping at all the crosses. His kicking's actually got a bit better. I'll give him that. Remember, bro, he was spooning. Remember that game when I said, Arsenal, when we did it he was curling it out of play every single time. His kicking's got better. And in terms of his, like, saving the ball, like, he's actually not that bad. I just look at the way that Amarim's dealt with Sesko. I know it's a striker, a bit different, but there's no way our manager, bro, is going to let this kid come from Royal Antwerp here and train with the team for like 3 days, 2 days when they get back all from international duty. Because right now they're all in international duty. No one's even there. So the kid's going to be training on his ones with a couple man who ain't gone, an injured man. So there's nothing there. The big man them are going to get back 3 days to go to build up for City. Our manager's too cautious. He ain't playing him. He ain't playing him against City, and he ain't playing him against Chelsea.
Can I say why we should? Why we should, right?
Oh, we should.
No, and there's so many reasons as to why we should. Think about it. This is the Premier League. Even against the teams that are not as serious, as in not as aggressive, like set piece, like the smaller teams rely on set pieces. You're actually going to get beat up more in those games than you would in the big games where Arsenal are going to play that set piece thing and they're going to put it on you. But the middle of the way teams, remember when we use Stoke or these tough, who would say Burnley? These are the teams back in the day, traditionally, that would make life hard for you. You won't have to deal with as many set pieces in a massive game against the likes of Man City or maybe a Chelsea. Chelsea's main tactic isn't put it on the goalkeeper. And so our goalkeeper has to be ready, really. He has to be ready for now. And if you didn't think he was ready, then you shouldn't have bought him. You should have just gone and got Martinez. Like, we didn't get Baleba, which we were saving money for this Baleba thing. If you don't believe he's ready and you know you have 2 liabilities in front of him, then you should never have got that. If Lammens can't play now, we shouldn't have got him. Because we have a goalkeeping issue right now. It's not like it's like, this can wait, or it's not that bad. We suffered to Grimsby, Flex. That's the team that knocked us out. They're in the what division? These guys, Division 2. So this is not a we can deal with this later type issue. This is a very serious, needs to be handled immediately. So my thing is, do not tell me that if he's not ready, you didn't go and get Emi Martinez because you understand what's wrong. Then you will say, well, then you guys still are not looking at this club effectively. And I'm saying, as a fan with a level 1 coaching badge, with a simple level 1, I can look at the goalkeepers and say, these guys are not fit for purpose. They will not save us in the Premier League.
I think there is a lot of element of what you're saying of how shit the goalkeeping department is. But as with the same thing with Šeško, we as fans see it that of like, yeah, man, this, that, and the other. We don't even know that when he gets here and he's training with the team and stuff, like they see the things we don't. Do you see what I'm saying? So sometimes the keeper could get here, this young keeper could get here. He could be a bag of nerves for the first couple of weeks. He actually might be struggling confidence-wise and stuff. And maybe the best thing to do is not throw him in against City at the Etihad. Like I think he should like kind of throw in at the deep end. But I'll be honest, I do think it's probably too far to get this kid in and just say, you're playing straight away at the Etihad, bro. You've been with these man 2 days, work it out.
Why? Didn't the little kid from Grimsby that's not even the guy that from Grimsby that wasn't even, the deal wasn't even done. He's like a minute delayed in that.
Yeah. And he's the one who missed the pen. He's the one who missed the pen.
You don't even know them dons.
The guy that penalty, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying the don from Grimsby that wasn't even registered.
Yeah, bro, this is not Grimsby, bro.
I hate Flex. While I hate you, I don't feel like these guys have.
You could be setting him up to fail, bro. And someone said James Trafford there. James Trafford is still experienced. He's played in the Championship.
They say the thing with Eze, right? They should have played, I believe, Arsenal.
Again, that's different. That's different. Yeah. Eze is a massively experienced player in this league, a top player, and he's literally played in every single game up until last week. This kid is playing, bro. He's playing in the fucking, what league is it? The Belgian league, bro. Like. He needs to see some sort of. He's joining the international break where he's not even training with the guys.
Brother, take the
throw him in. I think we could.
Could it be any worse? Could it be any worse than what we've seen? That's the question. That's what we've got to wait up. Yeah, could it be any worse than what we've seen? Them man have done a madness, and the reason why I say what I'm saying is because you know how much the goalkeeper is. You know how bad the goalkeeper thing is, how I felt about it.
Yeah, I know how big the shirt is. United, bro.
He has to wear it, mate. He has to
the
wear it.
First 2 games, City at home, Chelsea away. You're saying...
Do you play him after? Do you play him after?
Yeah.
And then guess what? You play him at Brentford, and then do you know what they say? Don't know what they say to you?
He's not ready.
Say to you, well, he's a coward. If I'll be knocking at the manager's door. You know the media. He's a coward. I'll be knocking on the door. They'll say the goalkeeper's a coward. This is what they'll say. They'll say this Talk Sport special. I think he's a coward, actually.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. The narrative's going to be there.
He should have knocked on the goalkeeper's door, and he should have knocked on the manager's door and said, "That game against City, play me." He's now buying there to go in there and doesn't show me that he's got what it takes. Doesn't show me the minerals. There's always going to be a spin, a media agenda that's going to say as to why, because you can phase players in. That's what this is what Amarim's trying to do, and he does this a lot. So we saw it with him. I already know it's Bayern there to start, but the conversation is going to be there. And if he plays, let's say he doesn't play against these 2 games, and we've now imagined worst case scenario, we've lost these 2 games, and then you start him. How much is the pressure? Because the manager's probably looking at his job, and that Brentford game decides if he stays or goes.
Because you lost the
first 2. How important is that Brentford game now? And now you've got to start the young keeper.
Yeah, but you've also painted a picture that we definitely lose against City. That's quite negative to say. You've painted the worst scenario. You've gone, Bayern Diaz thrown it in the net against Haaland because he tried to play out. We've gone at home to Chelsea, and then Bayern Diaz falling in the goal from the Cole Palmer free kick, and then now you're putting him in against Brentford when the manager's about to get sacked. You've painted.
Do you think we've got the midfield? Okay. Do you think we've got the midfield to beat Chelsea? On a serious note.
Wait, no.
Caicedo on them. I'm saying Caicedo on them, man. That's crazy.
No, the first game is City. Can we beat City?
City actually can. City can. Bayern didn't go. with Lammens in goal.
We can't. We beat City last year with Onana in goal. What are you talking about?
Hey, listen, in spite of Onana,
that he can do stuff. So got the co-sign from the Belgian GOAT. But I don't know, man. For me, look, I've never heard of this kid. I've never seen him play before in my life. All I've seen is a couple of comps. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying this is why I can't do too much. I'm just hoping he can come in. Like you said, we give him time. We still have to give him time.
Have it right. We didn't know about De Gea, and that guy was trying to save the Titanic. Bro.
Yeah, but listen, in his first season he was struggling. But at least he was at Atletico Madrid and highly you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we done this before. We got previous in bringing in a guy, and this guy De Gea was even small. That guy looked like a noodle. Remember De Gea's first when he first landed?
First season,
we threw him in there. Hey, Sir Alex, he threw him in the deep end. Yeah. He said, look, this is what I'm on. You're gonna play. And they attacked him. Sir Alex had to even defend him in presses, like saying about the referees
need to
good
and
like, they were.
And I don't mind that. And that's I've adjusted my parameter. Now we've got a different keeper. My scope for allowing him time to settle and what it's like to play in this league has gone all the way up. He's playing at Royal Antwerp. Yeah. So when people are saying, "Oh, the save percentages and thing," well, yeah, because he's playing in that league, bro. They might be getting peppered I don't watch Royal Antwerp. I don't know, bro. So he's going to make less saves than Alisson. Sorry, more saves than Alisson or more saves. So we have to just be careful. I just want to see him get a fair shot. The fact that it's just a breath of fresh air. The fact that the manager has said, Onana, you're not it anymore. The fact that he hasn't started 3 Premier League games, bro, he's done. That's it.
And that's what makes me happy because buying Dizzle, he tried his best. And let's say if it is buying there, I'll deal with it. If it is buying there against
it's gonna be, bro. It's gonna be.